Hello everyone, this is Jasmine Jones and I will be discussing my video discussion on our final project. So question 1 states, describe how you implemented your final project and describe the specific steps you took to get to your final project from idea to inception. So to get from my idea to actually doing the project, the number one task was to get all the fifth grade teachers to administer the beginning of the year assessment in English language arts. We do it in math, but my project is specifically focusing on the English language arts data. So all the teachers were given the task to administer the ELA beginning of the year assessment via Zoom because our first 9 weeks we were strictly virtual. So all the teachers had to make sure that they were giving their students the opportunity to take the test, even though the students were taking the test at home. And so after the teachers completed their testing, I was able to get that data from our instructional coach as well as the principal so that I could go over the data and to see the different standards from the beginning of the year ELA assessment and see where was the weakness and to see if it was a common weakness across the grade level on a specific standard. And so after I got that data, I looked at the data, looked at the test to see the different questions and see how they align to the Common Core standards. And I was able to select three standards that were a common weakness across the grade level. And I used the fourth grade data, so I did have access to the students' fourth grade data because I am doing my project on the fifth grade data. So I was able to get access to the fourth grade data to see if it was a common weakness with the same standards. Even though the standards were at a fifth grade level, they are still kind of the same for fourth grade. The standard is just a little bit more complex. So I was able to use that data and to compare that data with the current fifth grade data to see if there was a weakness in the same standards, and there actually was. The students really struggled with main idea, inferential text, and information, well, more so informational text, and some questions from the informational text were main idea and influential, as well as vocabulary, which was a common weakness. The proficiency across the grade level for fourth grade and fifth grade was very low. So I was able to get that data and just compare. And then I was able to recommend some things that I feel may help strengthen these areas of weakness, such as I wanted to include the use of iReady because it is a district initiative, and I can say that we as a grade level was not really implementing and using iReady to our fullest potential. So that was one of my recommendations, to increase our time doing that intervention that the district has provided for us. I also wanted to recommend that we increase our small group instruction and have a focus at least once a week, just strictly focusing on vocabulary. And I also want to increase the time that students are reading for enjoyment, their independent reading, so they can help facilitate their love for reading. And so question 2 is describe the challenges with implementing your project. So one of the biggest challenges that I was really faced with was getting all the students to complete the assessment. I had teachers telling me that they finished the testing, but when I got their data back, all the students did not complete it. I mean, which wasn't that big of a deal because majority of the class did complete the testing. But again, we are having a lot of students that are virtual. We have a lot of fifth grade students that are virtual. So our numbers with students completing work is very hard to get students motivated to complete their work. So that is a big challenge across the grade level because even in my homeroom, I did have 2 students that did not complete no matter what we have told them to do to complete, they still did not complete. So the completion of the beginning of the year assessment was definitely a challenge. And describe what you learned about leadership from specific to your lab focus. The one thing that I learned about leadership, again, leadership comes in all different forms. And specific to this project and to this lab focus is being able to really utilize and read data is very important as an administrator, because you have to be able to take that data back and present that to your colleagues. And so just knowing exactly what to talk about and how you feel it will benefit others is very important for your leadership focus as well. Thank you.